Half a day Spartans, are you ready for another story time with sister? I sure hope so. Today's story takes us to a land of wooden people called Wemix. We are going to meet a character named Punchinello. Quite a funny name, right? You can just imagine how often he gets teased. Some days he thinks he's not good enough because of what others say about him. We've all had days like those Spartans, right? Sometimes it makes us sad. But there is one important thing that we always have to remember when what the world says about us makes us sad. And I think Punchinello's story will help us remember. Let's find out. Our book today is called You Are Special by Max Lucado, with illustrations by Sergio Martinez and published by Crossway Books. The Wemix were small wooden people carved by a woodworker named Eli. Each Wemix was different. Some had big noses, others had large eyes, some were tall, and others were short. Each Wemix had a box of golden star, stickers, and gray dot stickers. The wooden people went around the village sticking stars or dots on one another. The pretty ones got stars. Wemix with rough wood or chip paint got dots. The talented ones got stars too. Some could jump over tall boxes or sing pretty songs. Others, though, could do little. They got dots. Punchinello was one of these. He tried to jump high like others, but he always fell. So the Wemix would give him dots. When he tried to explain why he fell, he would say something silly, so the Wemix would give him more dots. He deserves lots of dots, the wooden people would say. After a while, Punchinello believed them. I guess I'm not a good Wemix, he decided, so he stayed inside most of the time. When he did go outside, he hung around Wemix who had lots of dots. He felt better around them. One day, he met a different kind of Wemix named Lucia. She had no dots or stars. The Wemix admired Lucia for having no dots, so they would give her a star, but it would fall off. Others gave her a dot for having no stars, but it wouldn't stay either. That's the way I want to be, thought Punchinello. So he asked Lucia how she did it. It's easy, she replied. Every day I go visit Eli the wood carver. Why? You'll find out if you go see him. Then Lucia turned and skipped away. But will he want to see me? Punchinello wondered. Later, at home, he sat and watched the wooden people giving each other stars and dots. It's not right, he muttered to himself. And he decided to go see Eli. Punchinello walked up the narrow path and stepped into Eli's shop. His eyes grew big. The stool was as tall as he was. He had to stretch on tiptoe to see the top of the workbench. Punchinello swallowed hard. I am not staying here. Then he heard his name. Punchinello! The voice was deep and strong. How good to see you! Come, let me have a look at you. Punchinello looked up. You know my name? Of course! I made you! Eli picked him up and set him on the bench. Looks like you've been given some bad marks, eh? Said the maker. I didn't mean to, Eli. I really tried hard. Punchinello, I don't care what the other Swemics think. You don't? No, you shouldn't either. What they think doesn't matter. All that matters is what I think. And I think you are pretty special. Punchinello laughed. Me? Special? Why? I'm not very talented and my paint is peeling. Why do I matter to you? Eli spoke very slowly. Because you're mine. That's why you matter to me. Punchinello didn't know what to say. Every day I've been hoping you'd come, Eli explained. I came because I met Lucia, said Punchinello. Why don't the stickers stay on her? The maker spoke softly. Because she has decided that what I think is more important than what others think. The stickers only stick if you let them. What? The stickers only stick if they matter to you. The more you trust my love, the less you care about their stickers. I'm not sure I understand. Eli smiled. You will, but it will take time. For now, come to see me every day and let me remind you how much I care. Eli lifted Punchinello off the bench and set him on the ground. Remember, Eli said as Punchinello was leaving, you are special because I made you, and I don't make mistakes. Punchinello didn't stop, but in his heart he thought, I think he really means it. And when he did, a dot fell to the ground. The end. Did you like the story? Did it remind you of anything? If you said it reminded you about us and God, you are right. Yes, we are like the Wemmicks sometimes too. And I said earlier, we all have days like Punchinello. But we can surround ourselves with people like Lucia, who didn't let stars or dots stick to her, and who can help us draw nearer to God. Did you guess who was like God in the story? Yes, it's Eli. Eli in the story is like God. In His sight, we will always be special because He made us. So, if others' words start bringing you down, I hope that you remember that you are made in the image and likeness of God, and that makes you special. That's it for Storytime today. Until next time, stay safe and God bless us all.